Hey guys, what's up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another figure review where today we're taking a closer look at the Sonic movie figure. So I'm a big Sonic fan. I loved the games when I was younger, and a lot of people recently were like, have you seen the Sonic movie? Have you seen the movie? And I was like, no, I've not actually watched it yet. It came onto Netflix last year, and I really enjoyed it. I actually thought it was a lot of fun. The characters were great, and the second film just came out. Me and my girlfriend went to go see it at the cinema, and I do prefer the first one, but the second one was a lot of fun as well. I highly recommend going to see it if you're a fan of Sonic. And when I saw these figures on Instagram, they looked great, and I thought I needed to pick one up for myself. So I went into town today, went to the toy shop, and here he was. Really happy to pick him up. We're just taking a closer look at the box here, but we'll get him out of packet in a second. Before we do, guys, if you could do me a massive favour, go down below, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And let me know down in the comment section what you think of the Sonic movies. I do definitely prefer the first one, but the second one was really good as well. I love Sonic in it. This figure looks great. So let me know what you think down below, and let's get Sonic out of the packaging. And so here is Sonic out of the packaging, and he does come with this snowboard that I'm using as a stand because this guy actually feels a wee bit flimsy, not gonna lie. He's definitely top heavy with this big head, and yeah, he's fallen over. He's not very sturdy in the legs, but yeah, we'll just take a closer look at him, and let's take a closer look at the Snowboard Accessory first. And this actually looks pretty nice. You've got the kind of warning tape around the sides, and then yeah, fair bit of detail. I should say this figure cost around £10, so I mean he wasn't on the expensive side of action figures and toys and things. So I wasn't expecting too much from this piece, but this is a nice accessory. Yeah, nothing really on the back, but it looks cool, and I'm saying it's a snowboard. I'm guessing that's what it is. There's nothing to really actually identify that as a snowboard. Yeah, so the packaging is saying that's a snow rider, but I mean that does just look like a bit of flooring at the same time. Then the Sonic figure himself, I think this guy looks the part. This guy looks great. Looks like he's been lifted straight from the screen. That's the main reason I wanted to pick this up. I don't have any Sonic figures at all. Big fan of the games. And when I saw the guy in this sculpt, I was like, this is the figure I need to pick up. I really like the colours they've used. You know, the blue looks great. The green eyes look great. But they've really just captured the look of Sonic from the film. I really do like the look of him. It's only when you kind of get him in hand you realise he does feel a bit on the cheaper side. But as I said, I wasn't really expecting much anyway. So yeah, it's not too bad, especially for £10. Let's just see the head sculpt here. Oh, the paint's pretty good. I did look through a few of the figures on the rack because the first one I picked up, the paint did look a wee bit off. So yeah, just be wary if you're wanting to pick this guy up. Definitely just see what one looks the best. I do like the sculpted spikes at the back of the head here. They look really good, and we also get that at the back of the body. And he's got a wee tail. And they've done some really nice texturing on this. It does actually look like he's hairy, he's Sonic, he's got his fur. The chest bit, like the colour there, especially in the chin. There's not really any texturing on the chin area, but you wouldn't really notice that. You know, it's not a big deal at all. The blue does just look great though. I really love the look of this. Chest looks good. You get the big hands, nothing to really put in them, no accessories. I mean, I suppose you could get the snowboard in there, or the snow rider I should say. And then the shoes look excellent as well. You kind of get these different texturing going on to make it look like different materials. You get the bit up here, looks a bit like a sock or something, and then the actual trainers are a bit more smooth. And then they get tread at the bottom. So yeah, I mean there is a lot of attention to detail on this figure. It looks the part. It does just, you know, there's a downfall when you try and get him to stand. He's top heavy, the legs aren't too sturdy. I'll just try right now. I mean, yeah, you can get him to stand, there he is, but it is just easier using the snowboard. Maybe it was just because he was out of box and everything, but there you go, he can actually stand alright. So to compare Sonic next to some other figures in my collection, here's an average 6-inch scale Marvel Legends figure, and Sonic is standing a lot smaller. I've not actually measured this guy out, don't know how tall he is actually standing. Looks to me around that 4.5 inch mark, and obviously you've got the 6 inch figure here, so I mean, Sonic is a lot smaller. I guess he still is in the 6 inch scale. Like, if you, what was his friend called? Was it John or something in the film? If you had a normal human, I guess Sonic would be this size, so it does actually scale pretty well, I guess. Here's Sonic next to a 3.75 inch scale figure, and here he is next to a 5 inch figure. So I guess if you were wanting to scale Sonic in your collection, he is going to look really good next to the 6 inch scale figures. As I said, I mean, a human in the Sonic universe is going to be standing around this height, and I can imagine Sonic just kind of matching them at the hip area there. So I'll try and run over all the articulation on Sonic here. You can get the head moving a wee bit backwards and forwards, but that doesn't even really seem intentional. Get it moving left and right. You can get the arm moving about that far up, which is pretty good, and you can get it down right into the body. I'm going to mention again, this feels a bit cheap and flimsy. I do feel like it has the potential to break, but we'll just keep going. He's got a single jointed elbow, and then you can move it around at the wrist area here. Nothing really backwards and forwards. Same articulation in this arm. Nothing in the chest area. You can get the leg kicking about that far forward. Single jointed knee, and look at that. Like, that is ready to break. That could snap right off. That is not what I want to see. So yeah, be careful when you're posing your Sonic around. You can rotate it at the foot area here, and it's going to pivot around a wee bit, but there isn't a great range of movement at all. And so there we have it for this Sonic 2 movie figure, and I'm really happy with it. As I said, it is a cheaper figure. It only costs around £10, which is on the lower side of things. I wanted a Sonic in the collection, and I think this was the right one to pick up. Its biggest downfall is it's a bit flimsy. It does feel a bit cheap, and as I showed off in the articulation segment, I wouldn't be surprised if it snaps on you. Yeah, that's not great, but I guess you get what you pay for. It looks the part, so I mean, just having him in a neutral pose here, if you wanted him out on display, he's going to look good. So overall, I'm happy with the figure. It's not a must buy, but if you're looking for a Sonic, this is a good figure to pick up. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. While you're down there, guys, if you'd do me a massive favour, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Feel free to hop on over to the channel page. There are plenty of other action figure videos over there, and I'll leave the link to my Instagram in the description below, where I'll probably shove some pictures of Sonic up on there, so please feel free to check that out. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, I'll catch yous on the flip-flop later. Cheers.